Interesting to see how this match unfolds. Deveruex currently residing, I think he's northern now. He was from the southwest of England, but I think he's recently moved into a northern events. So he will have had a lot of practice with the likes of Frog and SCR7. Will have played this matchup a lot, but having said that, he goes to the up throw up air when he could definitely have gotten 2 back airs or so, an early percent like that. Maybe it's a little bit of the tournament stream nerves. Already taken a decent amount of damage here from Ramses.
Because UK kind of evolved from a Sonic land to a Sonic/Corrin land, right?
Yeah, it's Sonic versus like Fire Emblem. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a Sonic Fire Emblem Civil War. So I really like the answer that we saw earlier from Deveruex against the pin. He actually was wedged in between Corrin and the pin, and he jumped Z-drop banana to knock Corrin out of the pin. A lot of people get a bit too scared around pin, and a lot more people can pick offensive options against it than I think they think.
Still, that reach that Corrin has at all times is scary to deal with.
For sure. She has such a big effective range that you can't be affording to use monkey flip like that at neutral.
All right, Ramses on the offensive.
Oh, sick SDI. Totally SDI'd out there, rapid jab. It's not like it didn't work. Never make back to the ledge. There's the DIY nair. You want breakfast? That nair will make it for you.
Good coverage by Ramses overall, you know, just following Deveruex, not throwing out any, you know, preemptive hitboxes, just waiting out where he will be.
Again, though, a really good answer to the pin. I think that maybe Deveruex has been a little bit buttonsy so far, but he has had really good answers to pins in neutral. But he's using his double jump a little bit too much, I think. Like, if he's trying to tomahawk Ramses, maybe that's the idea, but he's definitely jumping around a little bit much and putting himself in the air a bit too much. And one of Corrin's strongest attributes is juggling, for sure. So he needs to not put himself in that position.
Okay, up throw, interesting decision.
Yeah, kind of an interesting decision there from Deveruex to air dodge into the ground as well. There's no true combos out of Corrin's throws at any percent. Maybe so you can always just jump away.
But you were talking about that he used to be PR'd. Did he, does he play less?
He plays less, yeah. He started going to a fair amount less things.
But something like a major, he still likes to attend, okay.
Yeah, he's definitely still a fundamentally solid player. Okay. But it's very possible that kind of like, you know, in his slight absence, maybe the meta has kind of gone past him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can see the rust actually in his gameplay, especially versus an opponent like Ramses that likes to keep you out and pester you as much as he can.
Yeah, and Ramses is definitely a guy who's never really had like an off season, you know. He's like,
no, just grind 24/7.
Yeah, he's always just been around, consistent player in his own scene, some very good victories.
And constantly just growing, you know, used to be a ZSS main, but that character didn't really click with him. So
Oh
no! MVD, are you watching?
I want to blame Lilat, but you know
no, that was mostly Deveruex.
Yeah, his first mistake was like jumping under the lip, and it was unfortunately already tilted against him.
His first mistake was agreeing to Lila.
Yeah, maybe his first mistake was going to Lilat. Yeah, maybe that was your first mistake, Deveruex. Let's see if he can go rectify that mistake. And then he goes to the second jankiest stage in the game.
All right, Brad. What are your predictions for second game? Will Deveruex pick up the pace a bit more?
I think he can. I think he's not the kind of player to get tilted very often.
Right.
But I do think he can be a little bit defeatist at times. I've actually never played him, and I haven't really spoken to him, but all I know is what I've seen of him on stream.
From gameplay, right.
And I think he's a pretty mild-mannered kind of guy. But I do think he definitely needs to be thinking more about this double jump habit, a couple of unnecessary air dodges. You know, be a bit more patient, pull out the banana a bit more, and recognize how strong Corrin's juggling is, and put yourself in the air a little bit less.
Yeah, just be more aware of your active range and her active range, basically.
For sure.
And just like you said, putting yourself above Corrin is a mistake.
Oh, I like that by Ramses, recognizing that he wanted to come in, grab the banana, and just saying, nope, this is my zone.
Okay. Upper gonna cancel out the banana hit.
See Ramses going for a tomahawk, but actually changed his game plan halfway through because he saw Deveruex jump out of shield and said, okay, I'll meet you in the air-to-air. I'm Corrin. I'll probably win every time in the air-to-air exchange against Diddy.
And that's totally unsafe, but Ramses down tilting the wrong way.
That's one of those things where it's like, it's so stupid it works. You know, like he totally wasn't expecting that kind of option, so he just didn't punish it because like, who could expect and react to something like that?
Okay, back air, not gonna do it quite yet, but Diddy in a dangerous position. Great air dodge though.
Okay, air dodge past back air, I like it. Z dropping the banana, tries to go for the spike, but Ramses reversing the recovery. I really like that split-second decision-making from him there.
and that's what you need at this level of play. And look at Devereaux already doing a lot better than he did previous game.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to see we can see what Ramses is feeding for right now. He's kind of jumping around at the mid-range, but he's going to give him an up air anyway, and he'll take that. But you can definitely see him feeding for that pin in the mid-range. But now Devereaux's going to have to change his game plan all over again. Being in the mid-range, if he gets pinned at low percent, that hurts as well, because he gets those low percent conversions, right? The up tilts out of the pin kick. So he needs to be careful. Diddy, a pretty fast faller. Oh, I love that tomahawk. That was a beautiful MC land grab onto the stage there.
Okay.
Those side hitboxes of the dare, man. That makes me very unhappy.
Devereaux right here is going to have to find some way of KOing Ramses, but that's not going to be the easiest task. With Diddy Kong, it's often an F smash or an up smash, but landing that will be difficult like that. He's fishing for it, but most of the time you want to get it out of a banana confirm.
Yeah, he's definitely going for a few smash attacks when Ramses hasn't really shown him an opening yet. He's trying to force an opening instead of create one, and he's got to recognize that Corrin back air.
Oh boy!
Oh, that was just a spiral of momentum right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely had to recognize that the Corrin back air auto spaces itself. Unless you're like